Shalom Israel. I'm not even going to do the intro because I literally just finished the last video about 5 minutes ago. So right now what I want to get into is something that I just thought about. I just thought about tough guys in this truth. Because I know brothers that come into this truth and they was brawlers in the world and they're still brawlers when they come into this thing. And what I want to tell y'all, you know, you brothers out there that come into this truth and came from the world where y'all was, you know, always fighting, and, you know, because, you know, we got a lot of fake tough guys in this world. And we got real tough guys. There's a lot more fake tough guys than real tough guys, but there are tough guys that are real, you know, you can't say shit to them disrespectful, or you can't even say shit to them that even look like it could possibly be disrespectful. You know? And the reason why I bring this up is because when you come into this truth, even you brothers out there that are real tough guys, real genuine, fuck somebody ass up, you know what I'm saying, beat the shit out of somebody type tough guys, you got to stop it. You know what I'm saying? You come into this truth, you know, you all that carnal, that's carnal. You know, having to prove you a tough guy all the time. I know dudes that know the truth, that is in the truth, and they're legit tough guys. They niggas that'll rock your shit, but that doesn't make it right. You know, I think a lot of times in this truth we favor the tough guys, and we show them love and stuff, but we also have to rebuke them and tell them, listen, stop that shit. You don't have to be a tough guy no more. Not all the time, at all. You know, now you're a tough guy for the Lord. And when you're a tough guy for the Lord, you don't got to sit there and fight little battles here, a nigga looking at you hard, a nigga bump into you, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's tough, but we got to stop that shit. Stop the tough guy shit, man. You know, and like I said, this isn't even really for the fake tough guys. You fake niggas are gonna continue to be fake tough. You're gonna continue to want to pretend, you know, like you're fucking Rocky and shit. Not even Rocky, because Rocky wasn't a tough guy. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was a guy that overcame a lot. You know, you got a lot of guys out there flexing their muscle, trying to be tough, pushing their weight around on brothers. Fake tough guys. And honestly, that's played out. You know, but I'm not talking to them in this video. This video, I'm talking to the real guys. I'm talking about the ones that do fight, that do handle business. You know what I'm saying? Even y'all got to stop that shit. You know, being a tough guy is not what it's about, man. You know, and think about it. Why are you a tough guy? Why are you always fighting? A lot of times it's because you have to prove to niggas that you ain't no joke, because nowadays, like, you know, you got people that are a little loose with the mouth, feel they can say whatever the fuck they want, feel they can disrespect you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Not that I was ever a tough guy myself, but I was one of those that was very, you know, contentious. And I realized something when I started working in corporate America, and on the job I was getting disrespected. And I started being faced with decisions like, all right, if I fuck them up right here, I'm gonna lose my job. If I fuck him up after work, he can come back to work and say I fucked him up, and I can lose my job. You know, and things are different when you don't feel that you can get a better job. When you think that you got the best job you're ever going to get, you move a little different if you're smart. Because me, I didn't think that I was going to get another job like the one that I had at the cable company. So a lot of times I had to just basically eat. disrespect. Somebody said something to me in the way I didn't like it, or called me my government name or something. I just had to take it. Hey, because it's better that than be without a fucking job and you just be a tough guy without a job. And I was not even a tough guy. In my case, you just be a nigga that don't take no shit, but just doesn't have a job. Like, the best thing about my situation when I was working there is sometimes you had people that might have known you from before that'll vouch for you and be like, yo, don't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But there were times where, you had people, and you might just have, because I used to work the late shift at a call center, you might have had the 9 to 5 people that were a little mouthy or disrespectful. Like, I remember many times, mostly since you're in a call center, it was mostly women working there. And a lot of women didn't realize, like, yo, listen, bitch, I'll get you fucked up. I got females, just like to quote my man Johnny that used to work there, I know females that just fight and braid hair. I can get your shit split by a female. But honestly, that would have led to me, especially females, because unlike with males, if a nigga went to fucking HR on me, that's equivalent of being called a snitch. A woman doesn't have that code of ethics. A woman can snitch on you and nobody looks at her any differently. So you gotta be very careful with that, you know what I'm saying? But, being a tough guy or being contentious and willing and ready to fight is not going to help you any. It's going to get you locked up. It's going to get you beat up, because you can't beat everybody. Or sometimes you're outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in this truth, man, you have a whole nother set of rules and things to abide by. You don't have the time to sit there and fight everybody that personally disrespects you. Because if I was like that, there's an asshole that has a comic stand a block away from the Barnes and Nobles on Union Square that I've been owed an ass whooping to. But after a while, like, I really was getting ready to come up to New York just to beat his ass one time. Motherfucker with comic book stand that got a big mouth online. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like, you come into this truth, you put away that man. You put away that type of person. Because you know what? You're going to be proving to yourself every week to a nigga that don't know you. Think about it. You done beat one nigga ass, so that nigga knows not to ever fuck with you again. Unless he has 10 other niggas behind him. But then a week from now, you're going to be at a different store that you've never been at. Or just somewhere different. And somebody's going to be looking at you hard. Somebody's going to not know that you're no joke. Because that's what you fight for. You fight to prove that you're not no joke. So we as men of the Lord, we have to realize it doesn't matter if these niggas think we no joke. It matters if the Most High thinks we a joke. Are we a joke to the Most High? What are we to him is the real question. Are we men of the Lord, or are we pieces of shit, tough guys or whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be a tough guy in the world and come in the truth and be a tough guy, but the Most High look at you like, nigga, I will put the right fucking person in front of you that'll knock all that tough shit out of you. Because the Lord can come up with the right fucking... There's nothing the Lord can't do. You got to think about it. If the Lord want to, everybody would take the motherfucking chip. If the Lord would have, if the Lord wanted motherfuckers, like, you know, if that was something that the Lord wanted motherfuckers to do, he can make Jacob's trouble so harsh that everybody's gonna take the motherfucking chip. He can. Can if he wants to. He doesn't, you know, obviously he has a plan, but he's within his capability. The Lord can do anything. You can totally be gung-ho. No, I'm not taking the chip. The Lord will give you the right level of pressure. You will take the chip. The Lord will take his faith from you, his spirit from you, and you'll take the chip. Ain't nobody without, you know, some type of challenge that may or may not break their spirit, man. Don't get that shit twisted. Because you got a lot of men in this truth that have this super tough guy act. And that's not what it's about neither, man. You got a lot of fraudulent behavior in this truth. Like I said, a lot of tough guys, a lot of men that think they're something that they're not. You know? And a lot of men that really are that tough, but they're just not. Listen, the Lord can out-tough you, nigga. The Lord can out-tough you. You can beat everybody until the Lord put the right nigga in front of you. I guarantee you that there's somebody in the world that can beat the shit out of what's his name? Floyd Mayweather. I guarantee you that there's people out there that can whoop Floyd Mayweather ass. There's people out there that can do it. You know, so you know, in this truth, man, you have to just be humble. That's what it's about, being humble, man. We got to be humble in this thing. You know, everybody's not meant to be a tough guy. And if you're a tough guy, be a tough guy when it counts. Be a tough guy when it comes down to defending a brother. Don't be a tough guy with brothers. I know a nigga right now that if I ran into him right now, it'd be a fight. And he's a motherfucking tough guy. Like, he's a real one. It'll be a fight, depending on how he feeling. Because he don't like me. You know? And like I said, he a real tough guy. And I ain't did shit to him. But if we see each other, it's on. And it's not going to be me that's going to be the one to agitate it. I may say shalom, I may not speak at all, but that motherfucker, I know if he saw me, it'll be some shit. Block. But yeah, man. You know, but the ultimate thing is, man, you know, leave the tough guy shit at home. Stop being tough. You know, when you come into this thing, you don't have to be tough no more. You don't have to beat up people to prove you're strong. You know, everybody in the scriptures, I don't believe everybody that was in the scriptures could fight. I don't think everybody in the scriptures had the mean the mean hand game. You know, but it just is what it is, man. Like, it's real. We're very contentious people, man, and everybody's just not built for it. And like I said, if you are built to be a tough guy, you got to remember, you're going to be fighting for the rest of your fucking life. And you're going to fight different types of people. Some people don't fight one-on-ones. Some people shoot. What are you going to... You're going to show a nigga that only know how to shoot that you're a tough guy? When he got a gun on him? How does that work? You know, fight a nigga with a knife. He got a knife, you don't got shit. But you're a tough guy, so you're gonna somehow get that knife off of him and kill him and go to prison. Because some states don't have self-defense laws. Like the one I'm in right now. Like if a nigga attack me with a knife, and I somehow fight the knife off of him and grab it and use it on him and kill him, I'm going to jail. And I was only merely defending myself. Somehow, some way, they expect a motherfucker to get into a knife fight without a knife, defend himself from the knife, and not use the knife on the motherfucker that brought the knife to the fight. Go figure. Go motherfucking figure. You know, but that's just the way it is, man. You know, that's why you got to get out of this tough guy world, because honestly it's not going to help you. You know, you brothers out there, like I said, even especially you real tough guys, even if you're a real tough guy, then you are going to be fighting forever, because you're going to always want to prove, oh, I'm not the one to be joked with. I'm not no joke. I could handle my own, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always have to prove that shit, because every day is a new nigga turned tough. Every day a new nigga becomes a tough guy and decides that nobody's gonna push me around, and at some point you and that same tough guy are gonna meet up, and it's gonna be one or the other. You know, but anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and you know, like I said, man, don't be tough guys, man. Don't sit there and feel the need to prove how tough you are, because there's always gonna be a new nigga you gotta prove it to. And trust and believe, man, the way these days are going, you may not have the energy or time to do that shit. Shalom.